What's up, football lovers? Hera and Viper are testing potential maps for NAC 4 main event. We are giving $50 for every map win. So far, Hera leading 3-1, but potentially good map for the Viper coming up here. And the map will be called the Hippo Arena. It's how I called it because it is looking like this. As you can see, the hippo face here, quite beautiful, included there, but it also is pretty much the arena shape. In the noses, we have some extra stone for the players, and at the edges, we added some more gold. I might add even more gold there for the future. Also, relic spawn is something that I don't like too much right now. That's very fortunate here for the Viper. We are looking at Burgundians for Hera, typically considered to be one of the strongest arena maps, and Portuguese, one of favorite the Viper civs, and one of the strongest arena civs here. Viper map packs, yeah, we have less wood, but that's not the big problem. I think this wood will be enough to fight for, and yeah, maybe, just maybe, some onager cutting will be in effect at some point, but whew. Nice. This should be in the normal arena replacement 100%. I'm heavily thinking about that. Yeah. I love this. Yeah, I think it's some of the identity of arena. Obviously with the standard walls, right? It is pretty there at the bottom. I think I want to give some more incentive to fight for the sides though. Initially, this map was created with having 2 gold spots, one here. But then I felt it will always be like drop the castle and only fight for the center area, and we never have to watch anywhere but here. And 1800 HP walls would be nice too. Ooh, I think I will ask players about that. I think I like 1080 more, simply because you add another strategy. But I will ask them. Yeah, I'll ask them. I know that TTL decided on 1800 walls on one map and 1080 walls on another map. Yeah, maybe we go 1800 here and fortified clearing is 1080. Yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting. Obviously, your thoughts will be appreciated there. I will open a map feedback discussion thread in the Discord today if you feel like I overread your message on YouTube or Twitter or Twitch. Okay, Viper pushed every single deer, is up and is going to play a 23+2 here with 1 villager on stone. Add a stone pile each up top. Maybe only going for the stone here is a bit weird, right? Yeah, maybe we add some stone there as well. I don't mind it, yeah. And remove 1 stone pile each. I think, yeah, this is too much. Yeah, maybe 1 taken away here and 1 at each ear might make the game a bit better. I think that's a reasonable change. Yeah, that I think we will likely go for. Move 1 of those to the top. Gives more incentive to play for the top. Also this one. Oh no, that is a 4 tile. Why did I think it was a 3 tile? Yeah, relic spawn obviously not too fair. We will try to think about that a bit more in the future. Okay, so the Viper played 23+2 and is now heavily going into stone. So this will be an iron gun play. While Hera will go for some light cav here apparently. Did his, what I hate, but works really well for him. No horse color for the first 4 farms. Then does both farm upgrades. And then goes into heavy farming after he has both of them. Why Nili map? Because it is a Nili tournament. Iron gun is sick. Well, let's see about it. Lots of villagers on wood here. Hallelujah. Town center here feels very likely. Second farm upgrade now coming in. That lines up with the berry bushes running out. And Hera, it's important to not start the farm too soon. He can start them in 1 second. Now he can start the farm. Goes for the houses first. Wants to wait for the heavy plow upgrade. Obviously, as you know, 20 seconds for a farm to build, I believe. Or 15 seconds? 15 seconds, and the upgrade is 20, the other one, right? But yeah, just waited for it, and now every single farm has the upgrade here. His light craft production not looking too hot, though. And therefore, Viper will get on the other side and will get Loom for himself. And that could be a pretty ugly push. Let's see how Viper will advance here and how we can see Hera reacting to this. 15, 20 HP, one Spearman coming. Lumber upgrade there. Will Hera lose his scout? No, he won't. He won't. But he will see the castle, and that's the bad news. Did not block this at all. Typically, you try to be active with your scout, with your spearman, and maybe pull some villages against this to not get the castle in your face here. But that's indeed what's happening. Only one farm for the Viper right now. Needs to send some more gold and continue to buy some more food. Also problem, there's no gold spot on the outside here, right? So this forward, a bit more naked than it normally would be. Typically, you go into stone or gold here. So could go down to wood, could go into stone here. Makes forward castle a bit less efficient, I believe. One extra town center and one monastery. As you all know, Oil Gun can only be converted having redemption. And Viper goes onto stone, therefore should pull those villages away. Goes for a third farm only now. Idle TC time should go pretty high for the Viper. And attacks the stone wall and the gate. So, tiny bit of a mistake. Not the biggest thing ever, though. And Hera 11 on gold, so this will be a redemption defense. Out of Hera, will have the better economy, obviously, with having way better eco upgrades. And then we'll go for monks and can convert those Orients. But will take some time. 475 gold to get redemption out. Not sure if he has the first gold upgrade. Doesn't really bother Hera, it seems. Well, rule number 1 when getting a castle in your face. What is rule number 1 when getting a castle in your face? Who can tell me? What do I always say? Always bring a towel. Stay calm. Indeed. Indeed. Cry. Exactly. That's the rule that I always say. If you get a castle in your face, cry. Okay, now having enough gold. Clickety click. Indeed. And Viper will get all the 5 relics behind this one. Now pressure on the main town center. Redemption is coming in. Oil gun. Obviously minimum attack here. Debated. Debated. Oh, let's see at that one again. Oh, that was a cute move there out of Viper. Oh, that was a nice dance. I like that one. So Viper, 1 low HP scout. 2 low HP scouts or medium HP scouts for Hera. We have 1 Oil gun coming over. Gets 1 hit. And now the second one. And now there's minimum range for the Oil gun, so can't attack. Viper wants to dodge, join in. Bop! And Hera got debated. Nice move there. And aggression continues. Redemption will finish any second. Oil gun has a solid 7 range. And we have 9 range on those monks. Second castle coming up. And that will block quite some farms. Ooh, conversion here. The scout goes down. But, or gets converted to the other side and then goes down. And that TC is going to fall. Oh, actually both TCs should fall quite easily here. Oh, tries to get the castle up while 1 villager gets converted. And that will be pretty ugly for Hera. Farm economy now all in the back. Viper obviously not looking too hot economy-wise. Quite behind here. 11 workers behind, but should get all the relics in the world. Oh, didn't really scout them properly early on because he was pushing deer so much. Oh! Well. Not too pretty there for sure. Conversions coming in. Viper without fletching, so castle not doing the best protection ever. Sanctity now as well. And fervor. So faster moving monks with more HP. Viper will find that relic here and did not go for a second monk. Fletching now helping out here on that castle at the front. Those town centers will fall. And Hera, well, getting pushed back quite a bit for sure. In this kind of situation, what do you think Viper would then add 2 TC and booming when pressuring with what he already has? Yeah, horrible idea, because you will never catch up with economy, and your boom gets slowed down. So you have to stay 1 TC here. And the crazy thing with Portuguese, why 1 TC is so good, is because you can tech into Victoria behind this. Viper goes in a bit too deep for my liking here. Uh-oh, this could be some conversions. Castle has to help out. Goes for the monks here. Kills one. Kills... Not a second one. Ooh, but some arrows flying here for sure. Oh, the intensity of this one to micro this all away. And Hera, does he really get this one? Those Oyens, they hold quite some TC fire here. Pretty impressed. Castle, meanwhile, by Hera defensively. Could afford it with all the stone. TC has to be evacuated. But Viper's TC production obviously not that pretty. Market now for Hera, and he's probably trying to buy himself up to Imperial Age. Well, Viper only sitting at 2 relics for now. Viper to Victoria. If he reaches in, it seems to be a really good option. Has endless amount of stone in the bank. Huh. Cries like cries for a third castle. It's maybe something over here even. I think the castle has to be very aggressive. I think if you build it like here, that's not good enough. Okay, goes back instantly with his Victorias. Has to wait for the lock to end. Okay, now moves in. And Viper will find some kills here for sure. Monks will get some conversions though. 2 conversions, 3 conversions. But all the monks are down. Villagers now getting slaughtered as well. An outpost. And Viper has to move in. It is 3 monks on the field. I think this is not enough villagers. Nice block. This house is so good. Needs to start it. And we'll lose some villagers in exchange. Maybe even some monks behind it. Viper needs to get the castle up here. And yeah, he gets the aggressive one. Nice block by Hera. House block. Gets the positioning here with the castle at a different spot. More conversions. Hera, is he thinking about imping? I think he's thinking about it, but can't really get it. Viper getting the 3rd relic behind this. Whew, Oyen gun aggression continues. 1 Oyen gun to defend here. Could actually find some villager kills. Quite interesting. There's a low HP villager in there. Monks around as well. No healing. 1 conversion feels very likely. No, Viper might crit this one back. Repair here with the Oyen gun. Okay, finds the kill. Castle will go up off the Viper. And Hera is really cornered. Gets another town center up here. Oh, this is a risky one. Is he hoping that Viper doesn't see it? And Viper does not see it. Ooh. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, conversion, but you kind of get redemption here because you have a castle directly next to it. And Viper can now go for the gold at the front. Should probably pull villagers away from stone. Try to get imp here. Feels like a very reasonable take. Hera so limited with this economy. What a weird strategy to play against. Ay, 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 ay. 3 cost years. Viper, not with the craziest macro behind. Is Hera thinking he can find some villagers outside? Bit surprising to me. Conversions being locked in again. Gets 1 kill. Oh, good conversions here. Gets 3 conversions. Gets 4 conversions with this one. Gets maybe even the 5th conversion. 5 conversions here. Oh, Hera has to be really happy. That's a lot of damage output taken away. Ay, ay, ay. More cost to years. I'm really surprised by this. Wants to kill the monk apparently. And moves outside here. Oh, and Viper, that's something he has to notice though. Sees the cost to years. Sees the villagers move out. And now moves into that town center. Where are we? Which town center are we even using? To imp then. Viper jumping again. Tricky to right click here at all times. Yeah, that's such a good spot for Viper to attack. Not sure if that's a great play for Hera. Such an easy spot to attack now. Sneaky boy indeed. Fletching for Hera. Oil guns are moving in. Hera finds some good conversions over and over again. Remember, economy is so much better for Hera here. So if he trades an oil gun against the Monk, that's totally fine for him. Oh no, the Cossack is... Yeah, if they close down the distance, it's fine for them. But Orients, they will find so much damage here from distance now, I believe. Whew, what an ugly game to play for Hera here. I think market use is heavily needed. Yeah, is selling some resources now. Prices, as you can see, already dropping quite a bit. That costing here won't be for long. More monasteries. Goes for handcard. Goes for more gold here at the site. Whew, could sneak some villagers out. Tough for the Viper to close down the distance. Over here. Goes for the town center first. Obviously damage output from Orients is quite solid. Conversions again here. Micros those back. Nice move. Continues with his aggression. Why doesn't Viper add TCs? Because that would mean his push is stopping. He does not have the economy to go for more town centers. Which TC for Hera is Imp still relevant? Yeah. Maybe this one. Furthest away from the opponent right now. Viper got to 4 relics. Still not seeing that one. Villagers being attacked by the Orients now. Going for another conversion. And Hera is running out of gold now. 170 gold left only. So he's fully relying on this gold. Viper will drop a castle on the outside TC. Yeah, something like here. Maybe even pull some builds from home. Not sure about it. Fully on wood, fully on gold here. Holy moly. 22 builds on wood feels so much. No. Oh, he has 3 castle oil gun production, my friend. Don't think that 22 is even enough. And Hera goes for that wood line. Oh, that's optimistic. Why am I not going for the one in the back? Yeah. How expensive are oil guns to repair? Well, 100% of the HP, 50% of the cost. And Viper takes down game 5 here. And I will actually do a 6-game show match if they are up for it. Do you want to play a 6th map? Golden Hill. From Nations Cup map pack, if you have that. And now we can vote in the chat. Yeah, all-in guns, just a crazy all-in. We didn't really see all the features of the map. Golden Hill, Golden Lake. Golden Lake, I mean. Yeah, so this is the official end, like, of all the new maps that are created for this one. I would love some more feedback. 10 out of 10 map design? Okay. Apparently, feedback is really good. Will they get paid for 6 maps, Nili? Is that the most important thing for you, Jan Chess? Really? Yes, there would be. Yes, there would be. Yeah, this is obviously like the arena replacement, just with a bit of different visuals. Could be pretty interesting here for sure. Yeah. Are all players already at Nili's place? The main event will start like in 6 weeks. Is there a price for it? Equal stone gold distribution on top and bottom would be nice, as you've already mentioned. Yeah, we will do that. Yeah. And yeah, we will take a look at statistics. Obviously, KD, not funny at all. Way better there. We had some conversions, 20 conversions in total, but was not enough. Better economy for Hera, but did not really have the answer to this strategy here. What to do with on guns? I don't think you can add town centers. You need to go full monks. Oh, okay. Quick call about maps. Maps then. Okay, we will call them. We will finish it here. and we'll talk about the maps together with the players, all 5 of them. Hey yo!
Yo.
Okay, quickly
Fun
waiting.
Showmatch.
Was it fun?
I enjoyed it. Yeah, I liked it. I love these maps actually.
You like the second map?
No, I mean, second map is pretty good, but I think that it has some pathing problems with the woodlines, and it's really annoying to place farms. So I think when you take those out, it might be a decent map, but yeah, it's definitely not very playable at the moment.
Okay, let's maybe go through map one by one, right? The Hippos, the 3 maps where we had the stone and shellfish in the center and the 2 golds at the side. Obviously, if we want to include this one, both gold sides should have the same amount of gold. And we need to decide if you can build a town center there or not. But that's something for the future. Maybe you share your initial thoughts about it, starting with Hera.
Yeah, so right off the bat, I would vote for no town centers on the golds on the sides. I think that makes it way more interesting because, you know, there's just raids going crazy. The map was extremely difficult to play, which is a good thing. I like that it's harder to wall. It makes the backline good but not broken. And I think if I would just ask for one thing, it would probably just be like maybe a shorefish at the back lake, so your villager has something to do. But I'm not sure.
I think the map is really fun. I like that there are like fish in the corners. So you also have the option: do you want to add dock or not? You can choose to ignore it. You can choose to take it. There's swordfish in the middle, goldstone on the sides. I like it. I like it because it leaves a lot of options, like strategically. There's no one clear way that should be the best to play right off the bat. Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Then we had Regis. That was the map with the like gold and stone and the small crater with the Acropolis around, where we had the poles against Aztec game. Obviously, distance was really short there. I think we should aim for a longer distance. But that's easily created. What do you guys think about this map, starting with the Viper?
I hate the woodlands there. Like whenever there's a maze and woodlines and what, like there's a maze through the whole map, and the pathing just becomes so awkward with every unit. It's just annoying to play. Also, like the way because you have gold and stone spawning in those pits or the yeah, and it's super inconsistent. Like whether you can take gold easily or if you have to like mine through stone to get to gold, or because you cannot place the mining camp forever, right? So I thought that was something that is bad for competitive balance. But yeah, personally, I hate those types of maps where the pathing just is a mess. But otherwise, I think the map has good ideas, and I think it could be a fun one if woodlines are whole.
Yeah, I agree with that for the most part. That being said, though, I think this map would be more like a semi-closed category map, just because you always have like the back resources, and there's quite a bit of wood. So if you want it to be an open map, you're gonna have to like make the side woods further away. And if you want it to be a semi-closed map, then yeah, just fix the wood lines, make them solid, and then there you go, you have a semi-closed map.
Okay. Then we had Swelter, the map where unfortunately we couldn't really see a good game on because of the early scout loss, and with all the shorefish on the side. And we have this weird ring where villagers work 10% more efficiently. So they build 10% faster, and farmers are like 12% more efficient. What do we think about this one, Hera?
Well, I actually didn't read that, so I didn't know about that going into it. So it's a little harder for me to judge. I think I played with 0 farms anyways. I think the map is interesting for sure. I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's not too bad. It probably will lead to a lot of messy games. And yeah, I don't know how the farms or the build time played out. I didn't know about it.
Yeah, I didn't use the farmer build time either. Obviously, the shortfish is such a big impact on that map. I feel like the farming and build time was something that will come later in the game. But personally, I can see that being a fun map. It's super messy, obviously. A game can end in 2 minutes into feudal age. It can end. Like you will have games that are over 2 minutes into feudal age, essentially, on that map. Because of the layout. But I think it's, generally speaking, looks quite fun. My only worry is that it could become extremely one-dimensional, and like 1 or 2 civs that are like good man arms openings, etc. can just be like, that's how this game is played or map is played.
Don't you think it's easy enough to wall the center?
No,
Okay.
no, because you wall the center and then your entire outside is exposed, so you're just dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then we had Hippopotamus. That was the Mongols against Japanese game with lots of options. The berries, deer in the center, in the ears you can dock, and lots of extra resources at the sides as well. How did we like that one?
You forgot to ask a person.
Okay,
We don't know
Viper.
who's gonna talk. Okay. Um, I like it because again, it's the same as the first map. You have options where it's like, do I want to add a dog? Do I want to take shortfish or male shortfish? Do I want to go for the hunt? It just leaves you with a lot of strategic choices to make. So I like that. It also means that more civilizations will be viable. Only thing I would say is that I think golden stone spawn around TC has to be similar. Because on that map, as an example, Hera could defend his gold and wood with one tower together, while my gold was out on the map. And
Okay.
for example, so I think golden stone spawn should be the same. Since the wood is always spawning the same spot, I think golden stone should also be somewhat.
I actually think the gold should be on the other side, like consistently.
At the
I
bottom?
agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
'Cause
like
then
that.
Yeah, because then there's just that map was probably the best one out of all of them because I think you play that map, especially if you make the gold on the bottom, you play that map 10 times and we're not even sure what the right strategy is because there's just so many options. And I also think that there's a lot of civilizations that do well on maps like that, and it's a hybrid map, which is something that I think just it's good to have in tournaments. So that one's my favorite by far, I think.
Okay, nice. Which brings us to the basically arena map with the Hippo theme. How did we like that one? Obviously, accepting that some sort of arena map will be included in the map pool. If a map like this won't make it, then maybe just the plain arena will make it. Hera, your thoughts on it?
It's really hard to judge the map because I got kind of bum rushed by organ guns. So I think the result would be the same on regular arena as well. But I mean, it looks like on paper it looks better and more interesting than regular arena. At least it might not be a better map overall. At least it's going to be a fresher map, a different map, which could lead to new strategies, thus making it good for tournaments.
I mean, the only difference is essentially that the middle is stretched all the way to the sides. It's still going to play out like arena. It's probably going to be a bit more awkward because relics are spawning way further away from people, which might be a positive, but it can also be a negative, meaning that the same old arena series that do the relic grabbing better will still win every time you fight relic fights. But yeah, probably it leaves more option for comebacks or expansions outside of the map if you're being pushed. Like for example, if Hera had snuck Vils out in the last game before I got into his base, he would have had a lot of space to potentially reboom. But I don't know. First impression is that I probably prefer original arena, but yeah, I don't know. It's hard to judge that map. I don't like the relic spawn though. It's super inconsistent and weird.
Yeah. We would obviously change the relic spawn there.
Hera, you were saying?
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say, is the rush distance longer? I'm not quite sure about that. I think it was, but it was hard to tell.
Yeah, I would think so.
Feels slightly longer.
I don't know if that's a positive or a negative. So yeah, that one is a bit of a weird one.
I would say positive.
But you know that when they made arena, like the clown arena, John Slow's map, they made rush distance shorter because the meta is the light cav monk play because of the longer rush distance. With shorter rush distance, you open the room more for castle drops, monk pushes, whatever. So the question, if you're gonna go this way, then you're kind of saying that, okay, I don't want arena the way arena is. I just want my version of arena.
Also, do you think it should be 1080 HP or 1800 in feudal?
It doesn't matter. The tower rush is a suicidal strat on that map. You can't run across the whole map. By the time your tower gets to the guys in pure age, it's too long.
It depends on rush distance, but I think you can leave it at 1080 just to leave that option open, right?
Okay.
But would that be 1080 in every age or?
Well, just the normal one. No, castle age 1800. Yeah.
Okay. I think it's fine to leave it at 1080 just for leaving that another option, right?
Okay, sweet. Any final thoughts? Any ideas? Maybe
mean,
vote. Give me the map that you think should be in there, and you can mention multiple ones.
I can start. Hippopotamus, the hybrid map, 100%. If I had to have a choice, I would want that one in. I don't think any other map came close to how good that one was.
I think the Hippos first map was good. I think Hippopotamus, I agree with Hera, that one was probably the best. I like the idea of Swelter, just a bit hard. Like, I'm not sure again, because you're adding that gimmick with the faster building and faster farming. It has to be played more to see how much it impacts it. Yeah, I think Hippos and Hippopotamus were really good and fun to play. Yeah. Hippo Arena, I'm not sure. The Hippo Regius, I hate because of the woodlands. So.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Then we did exactly what we wanted with the show match. I have to thank you so much, guys. It was really entertaining, and we learned a lot about it. I think I'm trying to finalize the map pool this evening, maybe make it public tomorrow.
Awesome.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Thanks for hosting.
Thank you. Have a good one.
GG's, Hera. See you later tonight.
Yes, hopefully. Bye-bye.
Good luck, guys.
Bye. See ya.